So I just thought I would do a quick video and talk about one of the high points that you're going to experience in your serviced accommodation journey. And actually getting your first booking. So I'm going to tell you about my first booking. So it was in April 2014. I got my first property, bought it in October, and we were renovating it. And it wasn't quite ready by April, but I decided, look, I'm going to put it on booking.com, get some bookings in, hopefully for the summer, and we'll take it from there. It was still being renovated. It was there or thereabouts done. But all the tools and stuff were still in the property. It was painted and everything, like, but it was still just a bit of a mess. So I was actually in work still at the time, full time work. So I was doing a shift, and I had booking.com all set up on Airbnb too. Had it all set up on my phone, and in work one day, 15th of April, bang, a booking came through. I thought, oh, this is amazing. My first booking. So in the rush, in the panic of looking, of excitedness, felt like I was getting my A level results, my GCSEs. I was looking. Okay, 5 nights. Wow, that's a great booking. I was like, the date, what date is it? 15th. I was like, 15th of April, that's today. So I thought, oh my God, what are we going to do? So luckily, my mum and dad, they were still helping out, getting the place ready. So I phoned them. They were actually in the property. I was like, there's a booking coming, there's a booking coming. Um, I contacted the guests, found out they were arriving in like an hour. So my mum and dad, like all hands on deck, had to just trail everything out, try and get it cleaned as best we could. And the guests actually arrived while they were still trailing the stuff out. But they were dead nice. Guests can be so forgiving and understanding. And you say, look, you're literally the first people to stay here. People love that. They're happy with that. They feel honoured. And yeah, they're understanding about that. So they were the first ones, and I remember they were from Sri Lanka, and I tried to, I was all buzzing about it and all, and I was like looking up on Google, what's the Sri Lankan greeting, all this sort of stuff. I was really trying to go to town. Um, Obviously, I couldn't find anything, or I didn't do anything too special for them, but they were really happy when they came. It was a good booking, 5 nights in April. This is back in 2014. There wasn't too many properties in Belfast, so it was a really sizable, chunky booking, and it was great. And from memory, I think they paid cash. So I had a big wad of cash in my first booking, and it was great. It was just a great sort of starting point. It was a bit mad, but I suppose that sort of paved the way and is a sign of things to come in service accommodation. It's always a bit mad. There's always last minute bookings trying to sneak in, and just when you think you're ready, you're not ready. But ultimately, the best thing you can do is to just try and get a property live as soon as possible. Get the bookings in. Do your best with customer service, and your guests will be understanding if they can see you're doing your best and you're trying to make things right for them and special for them. So that was my first booking. I'd love to know what your first booking was like. Was it as lucky as that, or did you have a nightmare? Let me know.